Okay, I'm going to get that control panel out of the way so when we're recording it's not irritating. And we'll hit the record button. You get a little countdown to get ready, and now it is recording. And right now up here you see it's only recording the screen. Now it's showing both. And now it's on me. So let's go back to just the screen. Notice down here, when I started recording, this turned into a pause button. If you need to pause to gather your thoughts or to pull up your slides or to go get a drink of water, check on a kid that's being a little too quiet, whatever, you can just pause and then you continue recording where you left off. So you'll get another countdown and then it'll pick up right where you left off. When you're done recording, you would click this pause button, and then since you're done, you click done. We're going to hit the edit button so that you can name your video. And you can do that in the upper left corner. We'll call it example. It says, here's your main video. The webcam would show up here, but when I recorded it, it was hidden. So you can't see it. So that's why when you're recording, keep it set on both, and that'll always give you the option, because if you decide you don't want that webcam view showing, click this and then that whole view would disappear from the video. Okay? If you were pointing things out as you were making your video and you want people to see what your cursor is doing, then leave this clicked. If you don't want to have any accidental cursor movement showing on your video, just turn it off. And then it doesn't matter if you were moving anything, the cursor won't show on your screen. Another handy feature is this tiny little button over here. It's a halo. And you can have a halo show up around your cursor. So that's if you're demonstrating something and you really want them to notice what your cursor is doing. You get this little yellow line, circle around the cursor. And you can set colors for left click and right click as well. But you can turn the halo off here. So it doesn't matter which way you recorded. When you come in for the editing, you can turn your cursor on, you can turn it off, you can turn the halo on, you can turn it off. And your final video will show the way you want it to show. Okay? And down here is where you do your editing. Ready, and now it is recording. I'll show you where to find the editing tools. Basically, the main thing you'd probably want to use is the cut feature. So you turn that on, drag the bar or use the arrow key to select what you want to cut. So if I have this, okay, cancel that. I'll put the marker where I want to cut. Then I want to start cutting here and drag it. Right now it's, okay, well let's just cut that. Okay, I cut it out. Now I want to cut this whole big one out. So it saw that there was a big quiet spot, so it's just suggesting I could do that. I could still move that if I wanted it to have a quiet spot, but I like what it selected, so I'll say okay. And so you can be listening and go in and take out whatever you want to take out. And when we see the quiet spot, we can do an easy one. So that's the main tool, and there are some really good videos to show you how to use these tools. I'm not going to demonstrate how to use the tools, just wanted to show you where they are. Okay, so when you are done with your editing, you got everything done the way you want it, then you click Done. And you get to decide if you want to save it as a video file or upload it to Screencast-O-Matic. Usually what I do is I save it as a video file, and you can choose where you want to save it. There is a Screencast-O-Matic folder. That's the default. I've got mine set up to save on the desktop, which is how I get such a messy desktop. And then, look at that, you still have one last chance to check if you want the cursor or no cursor. And then you can hit Publish. And I already made an example, it's just warning me, I'm going to override that. And it's saving it. And you don't have to sit and watch that, you can continue working on whatever you want to work on. So if you're ready to record your next section, it's going to take you to here's our example that we just made. And you can go back up here and record your next segment. Or if you want to go back and edit some more, you can do that, or you can go back and upload your backup to Screencast-O-Matic. And there it goes. It's going to be backed up at Screencast-O-Matic as well.